So today we're back at it, playing Mono Green Food in Zendikar Rising Standard. Let's see how we do today after losing out last time. Okay, let's see who we're up against. Seradurf? Someone. Okay, anyways. So let's be on the play. The sand? That's good. I'll keep. I'm just gonna lead off on the Tangled Floor here, Jen. Get the tap land out of the way. So this could be Ghoul or Temur. Team Adventures, Temur Ramp. I'm just going to play the Trail of Crumbs, trying to curve out. So it looks like our opponent's on Ghoul. So Thrashing Fronton's usually pretty good against Ghoul. It can blow up the Great Henge or Embercleave. Oh, okay, they're on Temur. So here we're going to play the Barons, so maybe we can attack with the next turn if we need to. We're going to attack and then probably draw a card with the Trail of Crumbs. Just trying to get something else to do. So they take it. Do they take it? Yeah, they take it. And I'll draw the card. So I'm going to take another Trail of Crumbs. It's pretty good in this matchup, assuming they can't Ugin us. Ugin's a real pain in the butt for this deck to deal with. So they just play tap land. Maybe they're going to ramp. No, they don't ramp. That's good. So here, we're just going to play Trail of Crumbs again. Just trying to get our stuff out on time. 3 Feasting Troll Kings. It's a lot of Feasting Troll Kings. Hopefully they'll be good. Okay. So, depending on what they do here, we might sacrifice the food to draw a card. So they're just going to play Cultivate. They can't do much with 1 mana. So, we're going to draw here, try to hit the land. Unfortunately, we can't draw 2, but we do hit the land, which is good. So, we're going to play the land and just play Feasting Troll King. It's a big boy, 7/6. Oh, okay. They counter it. We crack in for 3. So our opponent's going to just get... That's an expensive kill spell. But okay. Here we're just going to play the Feasting Troll King. Another one. And likely to... So Genesis Ultimatum. So they... Wow, those are some good hits. Ugin and... So they just wiped our board. Okay. So here we have 2 options. We play the Feasting Troll King or animate the land. It's probably better just to get a 7/6, I think. So we have a 7/6. Oh, we can do both. Oh, that's... Okay, well, I'm not exactly sure why I didn't kill Ugin. Probably because I'm a very big-brained idiot. So they Genesis Ultimatum again. More insane hits. Okay, so they're gonna try to double burn spell out Feasting Troll King. That was a pretty bad punt of not killing the Ugin. So here we're just going to buff up the Crawling Barons a bit. And we lose our Troll King, but that's okay. So they have 2 2/2s. And we're going to have a 7/6. Which usually is pretty good. Here, they have an Ugin, Shark Typhoon. It's looking pretty grim for us. And they're going to kill our Feasting Troll King again. Oh, God. Yeah, we were going to concede there, but I don't think we can win from here. Yeah, let's just move on to sideboarding. Like, this is hopeless. So, in the board... We're going to bring in a couple of our own Ugins and some a questing beast, just trying to buff us. The haste is really good, so it's the death touch, and then just get some of those fight spells out of there. So we'll be on the play, and hopefully we can try to go under them. This hand's a bit slow, 2 tap lands, so we'll keep this next hand. Just bottom there, Feasting Troll King. The Ugins generally better on the high end. It can't die to the other Ugin. But here, we can go turn 2 Kazandu Mammoth, which is pretty good, but we choose to go the Trail of Crumbs, trying to draw some cards. Our opponent just plays land. We're gonna draw a card here. Really trying to hit our 3rd land drop, like with an untap land, preferably. So now we draw that, and we draw another Wicked Wolf. Okay, so by playing that tapped, I committed to trying to go over the top of them. So I'm gonna make a food here. I didn't really want to sacrifice that last food. I'm trying to keep it around for the Wicked Wolf to make it indestructible. So our opponent's on 4 lands. Tap land for them. And here I'm gonna draw a card, I think, because I've still got food left over for indestructible. So let's see what we hit. We're gonna hit decisions. Questing Beast. It's pretty aggressive. And now that I've drawn a Great Henge, what I can do is play it off the Gilded Goose. And the Great Henge is pretty good because Ugin has a hard time removing it since it's 9 CMC. And it draws cards, which keeps us in the game for longer. So my opponent, Shadow Skull Splashing again. We're not too upset. That's a pretty good trade for us. So we're just going to play the Questing Beast, trying to get some damage in. 5 damage Hasty is pretty good. And let's just play the Wicked Wolf as another attacker for next turn. Okay, so the second Great Henge is kind of dead, but next turn we can hit 4. We actually have lethal with the Ugin, which will deal 3 damage, but unlikely to happen with this Genesis Ultimatum. Okay. That wasn't so bad for us. They just hit the Acrone Wall, which can steal our Questing Beast. We're just going to take it here. We really want to get that Questing Beast back in a couple turns. So they kill out Gilded Goose. But here, what I think is going to happen is we're going to play the Ugin and just bolt their face. Because now the Ugin can survive the hit from the Questing Beast. And the Ugin can survive the hit from Questing Beast. And by playing the second Acrone Wall, our stuff won't necessarily be tapped when the first Acrone Wall goes off. So we won't lose our board, which is kind of nice. We don't have the board right now, but we'll get it back. So we're just going to bolt him again down to 6. Precarious life total. We don't have any food. We literally don't have anything else. We could have done that. But we're getting a solid 2 life each turn. We got our 5/5 back. And they're just going to kill it. Okay. Let's sacrifice it. But now we can draw some cards. Which was a good thing. So our Ugin's going to die. But a second Trail of Crumbs is basically like a Planeswalker. Not really, but that's a lot of card advantage. So we'll just get it for 4 here. And we're going to draw again. So another Witch's Oven. I could have taken the land there, but I think the Witch's Oven is better. So let's play the Trail of Crumbs. And then next turn, when we get the Wicked Wolf back, we can actually give it indestructible before the ability resolves. Because the Acrone Wall will leave the battlefield before the ability resolves. So we're not going to lose our Wicked Wolf. We'll get it back. It'll be tapped, but that's okay. So we're kind of going off with a Great Henge. Oh, I don't know why I was thinking. Clearly gonna untap. Okay. So Ugin, the Spirit Dragon from our opponent now. It's gonna kind of wrath our board, but it's okay. We can make a lot of food, 4 food, and next turn we can attack him with the. Yeah, we can crack in with the dude. Not the dude, you know what I mean. The Crawling Barons. Killing this Ugin. And also playing the Kazandu Mammoth. Okay, so they're gonna keep their Ugin around. So yeah. So we're gonna play the Kazandu Mammoth as a 4/4. That draws us a card. Great Henge is just such a good card. Like, it is expensive and it can be clunky at times, but when it's not sitting on the battlefield, it feels pretty unbeatable. Okay, so they're going to play another Crown War. And an 11/11. Okay, so let's play the Goose. We draw our own Ugin. That's pretty sweet. So here we can just bolt them down to 3. And now there's a whole slew of things that we can kill them with. So the Wicked Wolf, just an indestructible blocker. We're not going to have it fight anything. So they have to kill out Ugin now, or just do something. So they wrath our board. And they have a 12/12 and an Ugin. And so our Ugin goes down, but we still have the Crawling Barons and a Feasting Shocking. Oh, Genesis Ultimatum? They didn't hit anything. That was super lucky for us. Like, super lucky. And they just play Shark Typhoon? I think we win. Yeah. You can just crack them with the Crawling Barons. And on to game 3. Nice. That took a little bit of luck on our part, but we're not going to talk about that. So, straight into game 3 here. This hand, it's a little landlight, but this hand is better. We're gonna put a land to the bottom. So it's going to be the Tangle Florahedron, because now we can play the Gingerbread Cabin untapped, which is good, and then we can start drawing cards with the Trail of Crumbs. Okay, so we're going to play the Heart's Desire, trying to be aggressive, and they're just going to kill it. Okay, so now the Love Struck Beast can't attack for a while, but it's okay. Let's see what they do. Okay, so they're just going to ramp, and we draw a Goose. So let's play the Trail of Crumbs, and let's just play the Goose, being mana efficient. And then next turn we can start drawing cards, playing Lovestruck Beast, depending on what our opponent does. Okay, so I just draw a land here. I'm going to play the Crawling Barons, because it doesn't have haste as a creature. So you always want to make sure to play it a turn before you want to attack. And we drew a card with the Gilded Goose, and now we can play another Lovestruck Beast. So they're just going to kill our 1/1 again. This isn't so bad. They're just using the Fire Prophecies to kill our 1/1s. And interestingly, they didn't put a card to the bottom with either of those two, which means their hand is likely pretty good. But they're not really doing much of anything. But I'm not going to complain. We're just going to play Witch's Oven, and then draw a card with a food. The Lovestruck Beast can't attack. And then, okay, so Genesis Ultimatum. Just 3 lands. And then clearly they drew some cards, but could have been a lot worse. Okay, so Fire Prophecy. So they didn't put a card to the bottom again. I wonder if that's a misclick at this point, or if they really do like that hand. So here, we're just going to make a 3/3. It's kind of below the curve, but it's okay. It makes up for it. Okay. They're just going to kill our stuff. We're going to sack out Beastie Boy, and then make our Wolf indestructible. drawing a Feasting Troll King, which is pretty good. But next turn, we're probably just going to play the Feasting Troll King. And then, unfortunately, we're mana short of playing the Great Henge as well. But we can crack in for 4. Not going to sacrifice any other food. Just going to try to conserve those for a later time. Okay, so 12-12. Respectable. And here we're just going to play the Great Henge. It's mana neutral at this point. And then we can play the Kazandu Mammoth, drawing a card. And then we're going to buff up. We're either going to buff the Crawling Barons or draw some cards, depending on how our opponent acts. Okay, so we just put some counters on the Crawling Barons. Here we're just going to play the Ugin. Ugin's a very big, spirity dragon boy. I'm going to bolt our opponent. Damn, they concede. Nice. That was a good game. I wasn't completely satisfied with how we played, but it was a good game. Thanks for watching. Make sure to come back for more.